Roblox BedWars just had the new maps update, so there's the autumn map on doubles and the airship map on squads, so there's also a higher chance of getting the maps for the next few days, so if you join squads and duos, you're going to get the new maps more often than the other ones, which is very good because a lot of people want to try out the new maps, and it would be kind of rare since there are already a bit of maps. But make sure to subscribe with the notifications on for more BedWars videos. I do guides, trolling, just a whole bunch of random BedWars stuff, so it's a good idea to subscribe, but also like the video. But I'm gonna join the new maps and I'll let you guys know which strategies are the best for winning on them. So it's pretty much the same, but there's a different amount of iron you want to get wool, and some of them, different things are better than others, especially the airship map, because it's pretty different than all of the other maps. After about 10 rounds, we finally got the new airship map, and it seems like this is much rarer than some of the other maps. Like, I got that one grass map that's also a 16v16 map like 5 times before getting this one. Anyways, this map looks very cool. So there are balloons above each part of it, so it's going to be much harder for people to shoot with bows. Like, if someone builds up, they can't snipe people from very high up, and he said smash like if you haven't already, so yeah, I definitely recommend doing that. But this map looks so cool. Among Us had a new map update called Airship 2, I think, so this is kinda the same as the Among Us map, so that means BedWars is kinda sus. And mid is probably the best mid out of any of the maps. There's a building, and I'm pretty sure you can go inside of it. Yep, and there are windows, 4 different entrances, and bridges to each base, but of course it's only part of a bridge. I'm gonna get iron armor and then go to the diamond gen. Bruh, it literally just did the thing where it charges you double the price. I guess I gotta go back to the iron gen. Like, I pressed buy, and then I waited a second, then pressed buy again for iron armor, but since this game is super laggy, it made me buy leather armor twice, so now I just wasted 60 iron. Now we actually got iron armor, so let's go over to the diamond gen and take a look at inside the building. So all the buildings here have windows. It's kind of factory themed, and there are balloons on top, so this is just, again, a very cool map. The inside has an iron pole, and then if we go outside, well, there's a diamond gen right by this building, so they're kind of the same thing, but the diamond gen's just a few blocks away from it. This is probably my favorite map because of how many buildings there are, and mid is just very cool. It's just a great map overall. The strategy for winning is basically the same for all maps. Get a little bit of iron, buy wool, rush people, kill everyone, and then win the game. But for this map, since there are a whole bunch of balloons everywhere, it would be a lot easier if you got ziplines. So if you're not really good at speedrunning, like if you take more than 5 minutes to win a round, then ziplines are probably going to be very useful. So I definitely recommend getting ziplines, making ziplines to the top of the balloons, and then just making ziplines around the map from the top of the balloons. Or the top of the diamond gen's house, but everything on this map goes up a bit, so again, ziplines, very good for this map, and also I definitely recommend not getting as much iron as you would for the other maps, because again, this map has everything pretty close together. There are a lot of islands connecting things, so you won't need as much wool to build over to other bases. I just tested it, and you're gonna need around 64 wool to get to someone else's base, so using all 64 wool, making all of the bridges completely full, there's only a 2-block jump right here, so get 32 iron, use that on wool, and then just build over to a base and rush someone. Of course, you and a teammate could get 16 iron, and you could split how much you need to bridge. Like, one of you could bridge half of the way to someone's base, and then the other one could build the rest of the way. And also, you'd only need 16 iron and buy wool with it if someone already built to mid and you're going to use their bridge. But on this map, getting 64 wool and rushing is probably the best strategy. Like all of the other maps, bows are very useful if you're defending your bed, and if you're rushing people, because you can knock someone off if they're going to get diamonds from their base, or bows are just great overall. So I definitely recommend getting bows and using them, especially if you're the bed defender, so you can bow people off who are rushing the bed. But like I said earlier, bows aren't as useful on this map because everything is super close together. If someone's laggy and you hit them with a bow and they're on this bridge, like from right before your base to your base, then they're probably not going to get the knockback until 3 to 5 seconds later, so they can just run across. Also, this doesn't really do anything, but you can spawn a whole bunch of seats. Like, if you go on the zipline and jump right at the very beginning, then it will put the seats in the air, and if you're standing under something, then the seats are just going to go under whatever that is. So if I spam F and keep jumping, then more seats are going to be there, and the whole bunch of seats are just going to be under the area where I am. After around 5 matches, we finally got the new autumn map on duos, so there are so many islands on this map. Like, if we just take a look outside, there are probably around 20 to 40 islands, and there's an island in between bases, so there's Red's base, Pink's base is right by our base. So that is actually very close. We definitely need defense right now. I think this is the map with the most islands on all of duos, and so we're getting rushed. Definitely need to put some wool on the bed and then attack this guy. So I'm gonna just put some more wool on the bed right there. Oh no, we're getting double teamed. Both Orange and Cyan just rushed us. I knocked Orange off, and then Cyan came and put TNT, but we knocked him off too. Yep, we're still getting double teamed. We just got rushed by Cyan and Orange. So anyways, the diamond gens are to the left of bases, and they're pretty close. Mid has 4 emerald gens. That map is also kind of glitched. There's no diamond or emerald spawns. There's the place where it's supposed to spawn, but nothing spawns there, and there's no text above it. So I think that map is just glitched. No diamonds and emeralds spawn on it, but they're probably gonna fix that soon. All maps are normally in order from the colors, so that should be, well, since that's a red, this should be green, and that should be yellow. But it's different. That was pink, this is yellow, and that's red. So it skipped green, it skipped orange. So instead of being sorted by every team, it's sorted by every other team. So red, yellow, pink, then purple, then all the other teams over there, so it just is sorted differently on this map. If we go over to the diamond gen, there is no text and the diamonds aren't spawning, so it wasn't just that one server. Every server with this map is glitched, so if you get this map, you're not going to be able to get diamonds or emeralds until they fix it. You can even build over the diamond gens. It's basically like the generators don't exist on this map. At least the iron gen works. If that didn't work, it would be completely unplayable. You wouldn't be able to get wool for defenses, build over to anywhere. Everyone would just be completely stuck at their base for the entire round. Last round, we kept getting rushed by different teams, but this round, almost everyone is dead, so they're probably not going to try rushing us. This is what mid looks like. Someone's trying to snipe me. I just want to show mid. Hopefully I don't get bowed off. Okay, there. So yeah, the emerald gens are glitched. No emeralds are spawning. This map is just kind of broken with all the generators except for the iron one. The random islands are kind of, well, random. Like, this one doesn't have anything on it. And then this one has a stone and tree on it, or multiple stones. Then this one is, well, that's a diamond generator. And then this one also has stones in a tree. Like, this map is pretty nice. Mid is very small, though. Or, wait, mid is actually kind of big. I want to go over to mid. I see some stone bridges. It looks pretty cool. Let's just build over here. There are some bridges to the very middle. You can make this jump to the emerald gens, but it's kind of risky, and you can't make the jump back. So on this map, you do need wool to get emeralds, but again, you can't get emeralds because right now it's glitched. I don't like this map that much because you need a lot of wool for building and going around the map. So squads map, still my favorite squads map, but this one, it's okay. But let me know in the comments what you think about both of the maps. Actually, this map is kind of good because of how many random islands there are. It's pretty nice for, well, you don't need an insane amount of wool for building, but you still do need wool once you're going to mid because you have to build over to so many islands. While I was looking at the map, my friend built Telanthric in big letters, but this is what the map looks like from very high up. And so if someone builds super high up, they can't really snipe people with a bow. This map is pretty good for avoiding bows. The bridges to bases are pretty short, so if someone was trying to knock you off with a bow, it would be a bit harder than on other maps. So that was the new BedWars update. Make sure to subscribe with the notifications on for more guides on BedWars, like the video, join the Discord server, links in the description, follow my Twitter at Telanthric, use star code Telanthric to support my channel, and links in the description is a playlist called Roblox BedWars Guide/series. It has all my BedWars videos on it, so check that out for a lot of helpful content because most of them are guides. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.